All right, the big finish for this pattern. We do have some other patterns, or at least one other pattern we're gonna be working on. Let's just play it at a few different speeds like usual. And if you find, let's say if you find like you need to, you can break it down into pieces again. But you did play everything else prior to this one, and you got everything else up to that 240. But for whatever reason, it seems like this ends up being too much of a struggle. What you can do is kind of revert back to those steps that you went through yesterday, and go as far as you can with them. So yeah, you hit the 240 for all that stuff, but nothing wrong with going past that. So that's always an idea. That's always an option. So even like this part here, get that past 240, and then the 3 strings, get that past 240, and all the other sets that you did. So that's something I like to do when like the big thing is still like a struggle. I think it's a good idea. We'll go to the easier stuff and take that past where you need to be. And sometimes that can help push you over the edge to get the bigger stuff. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. The magic number. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can do the sextuplet version. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, important thing to remember. If and when you switch over to the 6 notes per click, so you can follow the beat more easily, when working up something like that, do not go up in 5s. Go up in 2s. I'd say go up in 2.5, but I doubt there's many metronomes out there that can do that. Mine cannot. So go up in 2s. So let's say you switch over. So you get up to 200 with the 3 notes per click. So then you switch over to 100 beats per minute at that point, and then start going up with 6 notes per click. Go up in 2s. It's going to be closer to what you were doing with the triplets, or 3 notes per click going up in 5s. So, because basically, just remember, if you go up in 5s with the 6 notes per click, you're essentially going up 10 beats per minute at a time from what you were doing. Now, eventually, when you get really solid with 6 notes per beat, that changes things. But that's like when you're consistently hitting 120 with 6 notes per beat and beyond. If you're consistently doing that, then yeah, it's fine to go up in 5s at that point, I feel. But until then, go up in 2s while you do the 6 notes per click. I feel like it's going to be going to set you up for success a lot better. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palm mutes suit this thing well because being in your preferred pick slant, this works really well because you're leaving that the string after the upstroke. So palm use can really help with this thing. Let's go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically increasing 1 note per second every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got turned into trash at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 15 notes a second. Whew. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Questionable. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just completely fell off the track. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh boy. Damn it. Fuck it. I am not warmed up at all. You're the first video of the day. So, yeah. We got that, and then working on the theory stuff still. Thinking we will, so we finished doing like what I typically do rhythm-wise with the triplet stuff. So we can do, basically kind of go through most of those rhythms again with like the single note picking if you'd like. Just one thing to remember, and the legato, we can do that too. But one thing to remember is we do all those crazy rhythm things to, train the ear to hear all kinds of stuff, to help you know when you are playing things correctly or not, and staying in time and all that stuff. So we do more of that. Another thing we're going to do is practice going between like 8th notes, 16th notes, and triplets. One thing I really don't do with a lot of people, probably should. Maybe we can do this. Let's work on sextuplet stuff so we can do those things. Actually, there is one rhythm I like to do. And then cover like odd time signatures, like even things like 3/4, 5/4, all those technically aren't considered odd. 7/4, make sure you can count those things okay, and then do things like 5/8, 7/8. Those are considered odd time signatures. Because of like how you typically feel the pulse. It's not evenly spaced for a lot of those things, which we'll talk about. Of course, we got finger tapping to discuss, sweep picking, combining the two, and an unbelievable amount more theory to do. Anyway, any questions come up, let me know. I will see you again next week.